Al, just after that, how do you feel physically?
I feel good today. Feel much better, and it was just good to get back out there.
How do you feel like you guys are playing as a team?
So I think we're doing okay. I feel like after last game, Draymond challenged us to be better and come out with more intensity, better energy, and I felt like we did that today, and it's something that that we have to continue to do every day, every game, because if we do that, we're going to be in a really good position as a group. But it's something that has to be constant, and it's a good start. And now we hit the road, and we'll see where we're at.
With Draymond challenging the group, you haven't been teammates with him for too long. What have you learned from him about his leadership style and how he goes about things like that?
He's very sharp. He gives great perspective, and I feel like he's reasonable, with us, and let's kind of paints the picture clear. And I feel like he's teaching out there a lot when he's getting after us or saying stuff. So I feel like he does a really good job with that. And for me, it's just trying to learn, absorb from him, and seeing how he operates. And he knows when he has to get up and down and all that stuff. So just things that you've seen from afar over the years. And now that I'm here, I'm able to see it firsthand.
Al, you mentioned the trip. How much of a challenge and a test is this? Not just 6 games in 9 days, but you're playing the defending champs. You're playing San Antonio twice with Wemby.
Yeah.
I mean, you obviously got a tough road ahead. How significant is it this early in the season?
I think it's significant. I think it's I know it's still November, but it's a big challenge, for our group, and the way to address it. And I know that we will. It's we'll take it a game at a time, and we can't overlook anyone. And all I'm thinking is, OKC, they're playing at home. They play really well, defending champs, like you said. So we can't even think about the rest of it. Just have to focus on that first one. That's going to be great to see kind of where we're at as a group.
And you've only played 11 games here, but the first 8 with Steph, the last 3 without. How much, beyond the obvious talent and scoring, how much does it change just the feel of a game when he's out there versus not? It sounds like you guys are optimistic he'll be back out Tuesday.
Yeah, I hope so. I mean, it changes completely. It changes completely. So it is. It's a privilege, luxury, whatever you want to call it. But it's that big of a difference when he's not in. And I know that it's the NBA, and we have to find ways. But we can't wait for him to get back out there, and hopefully it's on Tuesday.
What's the challenge been like for you trying to get a rhythm, new team, sitting on one side of back-to-backs, the foot thing recently? How big of a challenge has this been for you?
Yeah, I mean, it is just getting acclimated to playing, at different times and different rotations and with different players, and I'm getting to know everybody, getting to know our system. So it's something that that I'm going to continue to work through and try to fill it out and see which way I can impact the game. I know that defensively I can always impact the game in that way, but it's something that I know that it'll take some time, but once we get it down, I know it's going to be good.
Did you just feel like you hit shots tonight, or did it feel more comfortable? Maybe that was part of it.
Yeah. I think Jimmy right away was made it a clear point to look for me, and there was a few times he had layups, and he's looking out to kick it out and encouraging me to shoot the ball, and the passes are they're on the money. So I credit a lot of that to him, to kind of getting me going offensively, and then on the defensive end, I just I'm trying to play with more energy and be more active, and just kind of figuring that out.
When you see guys like Will Richard and Moses Moody come in there with a lot of energy, what does that sort of do for like the vibe of the team, especially because energy's sort of been an up and down issue this year?
No question. Will, it's amazing because he'll go from not playing or not having any stretch, and then when he comes in, he's ready and he's cutting, he's hitting threes, he's getting out on the break, he's defending. He does a little bit of everything. So I've been very impressed with his maturity and how he's been able to handle all the tasks that we throw at him, because it's just very unpredictable. But when you call his number, he's ready to go.
Sort of following up on that, how much of an impact can he have going forward? I mean, it seems like you guys play better when he's out there.
Man, I'm just impressed of how quick he's picking everything up and how used to he's getting to playing in the NBA, because it's not an easy transition. And to be a part of a team that's a veteran team and he's coming in and finding his way, it's not that simple. If you go on a team that's not a good team, that's a bad team, and you're doing those things, well, it's kind of expected. But to be on a contending team like us and doing what he's doing, it's to me, it's more impressive.
One last thing. You mentioned this trip. The way to sort of deal with it is take it one step at a time, not look at it in sum. But in that sense, how much will you learn about your team Tuesday night? You're playing against a team that won the championship,
yeah.
And if Steph's back, you'll be pretty much at full strength.
Absolutely. I think that we'll learn a lot, regardless of the result. I feel like Oklahoma City, when you look at them, that's kind of the standard. They are the champions, but that's, where you kind of see kind of where you're at in this league. They do so many good things, and defensively they're a very good group. So I think it's going to be, it's going to be a good challenge for us.
Now, is that the game you're expecting to play in?
So I have no idea. I hope. I mean, I enjoy playing in those type of games, but we'll see. We'll see what we have there.